What's up, guys? It's Frankie from Reels Financial. Today we're going to talk about Uber and why I bought Uber and why I have currently 150 shares of this stock. The first reason is competition. Uber is a disruptive company that's disrupting taxis, and it's honestly making taxis go out of business. So I believe Uber is between Uber and Lyft. The reason why I chose Uber and why I'm buying Uber instead of Lyft is because Uber has many different things that they are doing better to this day. And honestly, Uber is far ahead of its competition. Once again, it's between Uber, Lyft, and taxis. Throughout the video, we're going to talk about why taxis are going to run out of business and why Lyft, I believe, is going bankrupt as well. So my second reason why I invested in Uber is because it's a high growth company and it's a disruptive company disrupting different industries. And Uber is actually a worldwide company. I recently went to Mexico about 3 weeks ago, and I was kind of surprised that in Mexico there's actually a Uber out there now in TJ. So I was out there in TJ and I saw Ubers and I was like, oh damn, they're not taking taxis anymore, they're taking Uber. And I know as well as Europe, I know that they're going through this lawsuit between the lawmakers and Uber, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna finalize that and they're gonna make a deal between them too. So Uber is actually a worldwide company, and many people do not know that. Again, Uber is in Mexico. I did not expect that. It's in Europe. While Lyft is not, I believe it's only in the United States. So that's the advantage between Uber over Lyft. My third reason is because Uber Eats. Once again, I live in the United States. I live in Orange County. A lot of people nowadays are too lazy to go buy the food. So they usually do Grubhub, Postmates, or Uber Eats. I know a lot of people are starting to do Grubhub and Postmates just because they've been doing a lot of specials and it's cheaper. But eventually those companies cannot afford to give out those specials and discounts, so they're gonna run out of money. So this when Uber Eats comes in, and people are gonna have to start ordering through Uber Eats. Once Uber Eats is it's growing rapidly across the country. More people are starting to use Uber Eats now, and it's between Uber and Lyft once again. And Lyft does not have anything compared to Uber Eats to this day. So my next reason is what made me buy 100 shares. The top three that I just mentioned, I had 50 shares before earnings. So I had 50 shares, my cost average was about $28, which was pretty good. I bought it around October, November, when everyone was selling, everyone was panicked. So what made me buy 100 more shares after earnings? The main reason I bought 100 shares after earnings was because the CEO expects profit before 2021. I wasn't expecting Uber to make profit till at least the end of 2021. So when the CEO in the conference call ended up saying that they expect to be profitable before 2021, that gave me a lot of confidence. So I was like, I need to jump on this company because I believe this company will double up in the coming years. So the stock price will be around $80. So I was like, this stock could double up my money, and it's the perfect timing to buy more shares, and I could continue buying shares along the way. My second big reason why I bought 100 shares was because they actually sold their Uber Eats business in India. So that's a big thing because in India they're actually losing money in this business. So them selling that business to the competitors out there showed me that they're actually looking to make profit, and they were just like, you know what, we gotta sell it, get out of this business, and then just continue on, So that actually made me buy more shares as well. So, and then the third reason and third final reason why I bought Uber was because the year over year growth is better than I expected. Their trips went up 32%, which is really good. Even though it's a high growth company, this exceeded my expectations. Their Uber Eats business, I mentioned before that it's growing rapidly in the United States. It actually grew 71%. That is amazing in my opinion. And also, once again, I have 150 shares in this stock. I believe in this stock a lot. And also, not to mention that when I went to Las Vegas, I recently went to Las Vegas, and everyone was waiting for their Uber ride. The taxis was right there. No one was deciding to take a taxi, and not even Lyft. You asked anybody, what are you taking? They're like, Uber, I'm waiting for my Uber. They were not saying like, oh, I'm gonna take a taxi. The taxi people were asking people like, oh, I could take you, I could take you. People were saying, no, I got my Uber coming on the way. Lyft was there. No one was taking Lyft, everyone was taking Uber. So when I did that trip to Las Vegas, it made me realize that Uber is disrupting the taxis business, and it's far ahead of Lyft business. So these are my main reasons why I will continue buying Uber and why I hold Uber and why I will be planning on holding this stock for the coming years, within the next 2 to 3 years. Once again, please like and subscribe to the channel, support me, and follow me at reels_financial on Instagram. You guys have a wonderful day.